All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our losers finals for our Gears 5 Sunday bracket. If you guys are enjoying the action, consider following and subscribing to us here on Twitch. And if you want to get in on the action yourself, make sure to head over to matcherino.com/ESA for all the sign up information for Gears 5. Halo 5, and all of the tournaments we run. My name is JC Asa McDonough. I am again joined by the birthday boy Spirit Z as we get into the action here. Dynamic Jedi after that win over Duke, taking on Crazy and the boys with a spot in the grand finals on the line as we get round one underway.
Yeah, and a lot of familiar faces as we were just on with a Missives game last round with Dynamic Jedi and their squad, and they're playing against one of our fan favorites, TSU's group with Crazy and Man Don't Care, Red Velvet, a lot of familiar names. We've seen these guys play from week to week, and as we're going into this first round, it looks like that the Swarm had picked up that first win with elimination. So I mean, as fast as that as as fast as I got done with the introduction of those guys, they finished the round. So yeah, these guys are always in our finals. If you guys haven't seen these guys play, you can definitely check these guys out. These guys are really good at the game. We'll see if Emissives and their game can actually, bring a little upset up, and maybe we'll see a different team in the grand finals than we normally do. But as we go on with this game, let's go ahead and check out Red Velvet as he is in this mid fight. It looks like Dynamic Jedi just picked up a kill on MX Scrippies, and TSU Slayer picks up the long shot sniper, and it looks like it is 5v4 as Red Velvet is just sitting in the mid map, top north side of the map, just looking to get some cheeky shots on some opponents. As he gets into a 1v1 with the Missives, that's the big player that we were talking about, able to pick up that easy 1v1 Red Velvet. Big kill coming out from him. And it looks like COG does have the flag, though, as they're rotating on the side of Max. TSU Slayer picking up a sniper headshot because he does have that sniper rifle, that long shot rifle, as we said before, as we picked it up earlier in that game. However, in this 3v1, Man Don't Care picking up a shotgun kill, making it a 3v1 on the flag holder as they run him down, and that's going to be it. 2 points going into the favor of the Swarm side with Crazy Squad, and it's going to be 4-0 going into this third round.
Yeah, great start for Crazy and the team here. They were able to back Dynamic Jedi and his team into a corner. Even though they had possession of the flag, they couldn't stall out time long enough to grab a point. And I'm curious to see if we see a shift from Dynamic Jedi. We talked about it during the last match, right? How they were really dominating just the straight gunfights in terms of eliminations. They were really controlling the game, and so far it's heavily been in favor from an elimination standpoint for Crazy's teams. We'll have to see if there becomes more of a focus on the flag here for Dynamic Jedi, as again, they're kind of pinned back. These early starts from Crazy are putting Dynamic Jedi and his team on the back foot, and they're going to get control of some power weapons. That's going to be the long shot here for Man Don't Care, and they're going to try to set up here. They're up a player already and looking for more.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and check out Red Velvet's perspective as he's getting right into the gunfight here by the train side. Shotgun kill after shotgun kill coming out. Jay Predicts going down. That's going to be making it a 5v1 situation and pretty much locking that round away as one member stands in the way of another win for the Swarm side, and that's going to be it as TSU Slayer finishes that kill off, and that's going to be 6-0. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely been one-sided. These guys are, like I said, always in our finals. TSU, normally there's another TSU Silent, I think it is, normally plays with these guys, but he is not here today. But Crazy Man Don't Care is currently sitting at 9-0. So let's go ahead and check out his perspective, because this is the man to watch. This is the guy that's making these fights possible for the Swarm side and opening these things up. So currently sitting at 9-0. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting 3 kills around so far, so he's just popping off here. He's going to go for an early push. Jay Predicts and Emissives nearby at the end of those stairs. He's going to turn around, and that's big trouble there for Raid as he's going to go down, and it's the 4v3 advantage. Now to 3v3 here as Red Velvet does go down, so Slayer, Crazy, Man Don't Care. Man Don't Care going to grab the flag here in the center, and he's looking to push for the touchdown. This could be big trouble. He's in behind
He's actually he actually has to make it to the cog side. So he's actually
opposite side.
Yeah, so Emissive is actually the top fragger from the previous game, still alive on the cog side. So let's go ahead and check out his perspective, as he might be the man to watch in taking this flag, because he will get aggressive, but he does get taken down by Crazy. But looks like one of his members does trade out Crazy, making it a 2v2 situation. The flag's still on the Swarm side. Man don't care. 11-0, and Jay predicts goes down to TSU Slayer, and that's going to be probably it, folks, as he runs the flag down. As you can see on the east side of the map, it's going to be a 2v1, last man standing. Ooh. And that's going to be it. Done from eliminations. If it wasn't eliminations, it would have been a flag capture there, as he was sitting in the end zone. And there you have it, 8-0. I think it's TSU Slayer and Man Don't Care currently both have 11 and 10 kills on the Swarm side, so they're just absolutely fragging out. No one's even stopped Man Don't Care yet. So I mean, this is trouble, JC. This is trouble. I mean, if you're on the cog side, I mean, they're showing no sign of life, no sign of a team fight. There's no synergy really going on. It's just very one-sided as of right now. So let's see if Emissives can really just, you know, bring his team to greatness. And there you have it. Emissives getting that first pick on TSU Slayer, and that's going to be a snowball effect into that team fight over on the midpoint, as Raid picks up the long shot sniper, and they go up 4-2 in a man advantage.
Yeah, Emissives not popping off so far in this game like he did before, but they do have the advantage.
One of the members of the COG actually kills himself with a frag grenade.
Oh,
so
no.
4v2 actually turning into a 3v2 situation, making this window for Man Don't Care even easier. So, I mean, you don't want to give him an opportunity like this. I mean, 4v2, you know, is probably pretty, you know, said and done with. But, you know, Crazy has the flag. So Emissives, you're on with Emissives. Let's go ahead and check out Emissives' perspective, because he's going to be making the aggression here towards the flag side. He's taking some shots into Crazy, but Man Don't Care is also making the aggression on him here. It's looking to be a shotgun fight. He's getting, I don't know where his team is, because he's just getting angled on, and Crazy actually kills Jay Predicts in the process. I don't know how this is happening. As they're getting 2v3 right now, actually 2v4 to miss the last man alive. There's just some miscommunication going on right now, because this should not be possible. It should have been all said and done with a 4v2. And I don't know, JC, this ain't it.
Well, it's really rough too, because Emissives and Raid. He's able to get one kill there, but it's still going to be the elimination win for the Swarm. But
see, like, why don't they just need to trade out? Like, Emissives could have gone in and got that kill, and then he could have had two teammates there trading that player out. But it's just not the case. It's a bunch of separate 1v1s that feels like there was just no. They had the numbers advantage. It just felt like they were still at the disadvantage, JC. They just, some type of angles or some type of communication with the players need to work better if they want to, you know, put some rounds up on the board against this team, because these guys are coming to play. They're not going to give you free rounds. Man Don't Care is still sitting at 13-0. Someone has to stop this man.
Yeah, I mean, Emissives and Raid actually had a 2v1 setup. Emissives was able to stall and get Crazy by himself, but instead of pushing for the kill, they stalled and backed away, and then Man Don't Care joined up, and then all of a sudden it was an even fight. So it was like you had an advantage, you didn't push it, and then you gave the Swarm a road back into the game, and now, I mean, this could be it. This would be 12 points here if they're able to take this round. It is 2v1. Dynamic Jedi will have to make something happen, but he's just going to get shot right in the back, and that is a clean sweep of the first half of this match. And now we're sitting with Crazy just a single round away from ending this in a shutout.
Yeah, that's some tough stuff. I mean, the heartbreaker of losing that 4v2 from pretty much from a team kill, essentially, where a player killed himself in the game, and it's just rough, man. You know, you hate to see it. I know that's definitely a tilter for me. I mean, if I lost that would set me off. So, it's just, can they stay calm and collective, you know, and kind of bring this back? But Man Don't Care actually coming straight back in, picking up an instant frag on a Raid. It's now at 17-0 as he pushes through this game, as he goes into Jay Predicts, taking a little 1v1 onto him. Man Don't Care still looking strong. Bouncing around the train station here. Emissives on his left. Jay Predicts on his front side. Let's see what happens here. So he takes some Lancer shots into Predict. actually, taking some damage. Does he get the down?
So
Oh, buddy.
Set up now a 2v1. This is the advantage that they were looking for.
Wait,
Now there's a shot to get around to the board.
Man Don't Care actually just killed himself, guys. So he actually his one death from the whole tournament so far in this round has been from him killing himself with a power weapon. So that's unfortunate.
The boys are on the board. 2 points for Dynamic Jedi in this squad. Now they've just got 10 more to make up.
Time to win out, boys. If you're hearing this, time to win out. Step it up. Let's go. They can do it. I mean, it's just got to have some synergy going on here as we go into these later out. There's zero room for mistakes as they go into this last out, potentially. So here we are with Man Don't Care, as he is the top fragger here. Let's see as he goes into this first fight.
Oh, another early kill here, but evened out right away by Crazy and the team, though they have one player down, so the advantage is to the COG for the moment.
And misses in Red Velvet in a close little fight over there. Let's see how that goes, but he's getting pushed over here by Man Don't Care, and he's going to clean up both of them. That's going to go big. Emissives goes down. Jay Predicts goes down. And let's see, he also has the flag. Raid's running for his life, knowing what's coming next as he sees the Raid boss walking Incarnate running here as the train comes by as well. But, oh, a COG member takes out TSU Slayer as well, so that's going to even things back up to a 2v2 situation. But the Man Don't Care has the flag, the final Raid boss himself. That's going to be something.
They're now kind of got themselves stuck in between, but here's the problem. They've got to push. You cannot let Man Don't Care wait you out. It will be the win, so Raid and Obliges cannot just sit on this right now. Otherwise, this match is over, and Man Don't Care seems content to not go for the 20 elims. He's looking to just hold for this last point and take the game, and the continued passivity.
Yeah, so I mean, Raid has to figure it out at this point. Like, one more point finishes this game. They're obviously
20 seconds.
They have 20 seconds to aggress. Pretty much Man Don't Care is just going to be running and hiding at this point. As long as he stays alive with that flag, that's going to be it. Big damage coming in from Man Don't Care here with that Lancer. Raid taking some shots.
Oh, he goes down!
Big power weapon heal, but Red Velvet finishes it with his shotgun to seal the final round of the match, 14-12, going into the side of Red Velvet and Crazy and the gang. So Man Don't Care, no surprise there, ending the game with 20 eliminations, 20-2. That's some good stuff. That's one of the best scorelines I've actually seen.
Yeah, man, that was just a banger game from Man Don't Care, able to take the win. It did look like, granted, still a huge gap in terms of points there at the end, but it looked like Dynamic Jedi and the guys were starting to get a little something going, and they almost were able to grab that last round, but Man Don't Care still too consistent. The rest of the boys on Crazy Squad showing why they got all the way to winners finals, and they'll get the rematch that they were looking for with Aurora in Grands.
And there you have it, guys. We're going to go ahead and go to a quick break and get that final lobby for you guys, and we will be back in no time.
Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the extended break there, but we are back and getting ready to get into the grand finals of our Gears 5 tournament this Sunday. Hope you guys are all doing well. My name's JC Yeso McDonough, and I'm back here with my good friend Spirit Z. My man, as we get ready for grands, how you feeling?
Doing great, doing great. We had a lot of exciting matches throughout the day. I mean, we've seen our man Don't Care pop off with an exciting game of 20 kills and I think only 2 or 3 deaths throughout those whole last set. So he's on fire right now. So I mean, I'm can't wait to see how he plays in this final lobby against our returning champions Aurora and Tony Campbell and the boys. So we got an exciting match right now.
Yeah, definitely should be a fun one. Do want to give a shout out to our partners over at Microsoft. They've shown us a ton of support here with our Sunday tournaments, and we certainly appreciate all of that. If you guys are loving the tournaments, maybe you guys, haven't played Gears 5 or Halo 5, and you're looking to get into it, maybe you don't want to pay the full price tag for the game. There's actually a wonderful option for you guys. If you guys check out Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you can actually sign up for just a single $1 for your first month. If you're interested in trying it out, it's then $14.99 a month after that. And Xbox Game Pass Ultimate does give you access to tons of titles, including Gears and Halo 5. Other cool ones, maybe some single-player titles you're interested that I'm playing. Metro Exodus is certainly a phenomenal one. Pathologic 2. Untitled Goose Game is definitely a great one as well. So if you guys are curious, make sure to check that out. And if you guys want to win a 14-day trial, I've actually got one to give away for you folks right now. So really quick in Twitch chat, I want to know from you guys, what is the game that my good friend Spirit Z here really made his name in the esports scene? Where did he really get his start in esports? First one to answer will get a code for a free 14-day trial of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So first one in Twitch chat to get that, I will have a code for you. So make sure to give me that answer. Shane, as we look into this final match, looks like everybody's just about to get going. I'm super excited to see, we saw such a dominant game from Crazy and his team in losers finals. Are we going to get to see that here once more in grands? Because this is the team that sent them down to losers.
Yeah, so I mean, I honestly think that each round will be going back and forth with these guys. I mean, it's every single week, it's the same thing. They go round for round. And if someone ends up getting, like, say, 3 rounds in a row, goes up 6-0, that other team goes straight back and puts 6 more points back on the board, and it always keeps things interesting. So it's gonna be nothing like a blowout. It's gonna be nothing close. This should be a very good game. It should be very close. Familiar faces all around. Aurora is gonna be one to look out for sure. On Tony Campbell's team, and as well as Man Don't Care, like we said before, and as well as TSU Slayer, both have been popping off. And like we've said, TSU Slayer they've been every single time in the finals, very consistent. So I expect big games out of both of those guys, and that's gonna be really like the biggest key factor to pay attention to. Can TSU Slayer pop off? Can Man Don't Care stay consistent with Aurora? Because Aurora is going to be bringing the heat each and every round, and he's probably the most consistent player in our Gears event so far. So definitely something to look out for when we go into this best of 3 in our grand finals.
Yeah, we obviously saw Man Don't Care have an absolute pop-off performance in that last match. We'll have to see if he can have a repeat there. And there you are, Leadbane21. You are correct. It was H1Z1. I think you got a trophy or 2 under your belt from H1, right, Shane?
Yeah, got a trophy or 2. Did play in the Pro League for the only Pro League season there with the H1 group of guys. So pretty cool stuff. But yeah, so shout out. What are we giving away to our man Leadbane?
Leadbane, I got a free 14-day trial for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So
all right,
I'm gonna send you a whisper on Twitch here, Leadbane, with your code. So make sure to slap this sucker in, and remember, this does give you access on both PC and Xbox One. So there you are. Thank you so much for watching the stream, hanging out. Congratulations on the dub there. Thanks for playing along and enjoy it. Send us a tweet at Esports Arena. Let us know what you're playing during that 14-day free trial. Let us know what you think. But we are ready to go into the action here. Looks like we're going to have to get a quick restart here. I think somebody didn't quite load in to the match. We had just 4 players on Crazy's team, and I don't know that that's quite what they were looking for.
Yeah, as we just go right back to the lobby here, we're just going to get that last member into the Swarm side over with TSU. Looks like Whispers. Actually, TSU Whispers actually replacing one of the members. So we're going to have 2 TSU titles. Surprised it wasn't our man TSU Silent, because I believe he was he normally snipes for these guys. I remember he had a big Canal performance in one of our previous grand finals against the same matchup. So, but we have TSU Whispers jumping in. So we actually have a new member that has been playing in the last games in the set. All right, so we'll see if he brings anything to the table for his team. If you see any big plays out of him.
And just to let everybody know, we do get to grand finals. Things bumped up a little bit. That means we will have, in fact, a best of 3 here, with obviously the possibility of the reset with double elimination. So if you aren't necessarily familiar with that, how that kind of format works out, what that means is that for the side of Toby Campbell, Aurora, and friends, they just need to win one single best of 3 to take the title. But if Crazy is to win the first set, then they would actually just reset the bracket and have to win another best of 3 to take it all. So we'll have to see how things shake out, as we're going to get an early push from TSU Slayer. Both teams meeting here on the north side of the map, and there's a lot of action and damage coming out, but no kills here quite yet to start off.
Yeah, TSU Slayer actually gets that power weapon, actually, and it instantly gets a frag onto Tony Campbell. So that's going to be big. Crazy picking up a down onto Aurora, and here we go with TSU Slayer finishing out TSU Gem, and that's going to be 2-3 set here with TSU Slayer having that power weapon as well. So, I mean, big advantage coming out to the Swarm side right off the bat, and which is pretty unexpected. Like we said, I mean, we expect Aurora's team and Tony Campbell's team to win, right? Because they always show up clutch. But each and every week, like I said, it's round for round with these 2 teams. So at any point, at any moment, if this TSU roster and this Crazy roster just step up and make those clutch plays that really matter here in this later game, to make the difference, nothing's saying that they can't take this win. But as we go on, TSU Slayer actually gets taken out by Simply Lim, making this a 2v2 situation. On here with Lim here, as he's going against the champion himself, Man Don't Care, coming off of a hot game. Let's see how this one plays out.
Yeah, the interesting thing was it was, sort of an extended break there for Toby Campbell and squad, as Crazy went down to the loser's side, got to play a match before this to kind of be warm, come in with a little more, fire in their belly and ready to go. And Simply Lim trying to get some shots here as the push coming through. That's going to be a down, so Man Don't Care out of the action for the moment, but is going to get picked up by Swizzler. And it's actually going to be the 2v1. Can the kills come through? No kills, but it will be the possession point there, 1 over to the side of the COG.
All right, cool stuff out of them. I mean, off the bat, it seemed like the COG were going to lose that from the trading standpoint, but then kind of got even back up, and then the Swarm didn't aggress for that flag and just didn't want to give them 2 points. Just said, hey, you guys can keep the 1 point, go into the next round. Let's see. It looks like they're waiting for.
Yeah, it looks like we had a disconnect.
Yeah, it looks like there's a disconnect. So just if we can hang on here. It looks like they're communicating in chat to hold on until their member gets back into the game, and then we should be underway here.
Good on both of these teams. In the way the rules work, right, is if it happens in between rounds, before a round starts, I believe it's before a kill or before the flag has been taken possession of, then you can either even it out or just wait out the round. But They've currently got a 4v4 set up. So we're going to see what the plan is here as we're just waiting. Appreciate everybody's patience. So says go on 40. So it would appear at the 40-second mark on the timer, both teams will come out and play out a 4v4. 10 seconds. They're going to go. So here we are. Simply Lim pushing out, and we'll see if they can get a second and possibly third point here in the 4v4 as TSU Slayer coming up, getting some shots onto Symphony here, and be a solid start for the Swarm.
Yeah, absolutely. Tony Campbell actually getting that power weapon, so a little bit of map control coming out from him. IPure actually getting down in the process from Whispers. Big kill feed coming out from the Swarm side, and that's just going to be a clean sweep across the board. Eliminations coming out from the TSU side, so that's big. That's big. And like I said, these guys are, and I want to say it right now, it's every week they go back to back, round for round. It's so back and forth with these guys. Like, there's never a clear winner in any of these games in these grand finals because all of these players are just so good, and they know they compete all the time. Like, we had to wait to get one of these games going because I believe in the middle of the process of waiting for this game to go, we had these guys join into a competitive game. So these guys are always hungry just to get into that competitive action. So here we are going to this mid-team fight. Tony Campbell actually takes out Whispers, and it's just going to be carnage here going on here for this power weapon, down after down. And here we go as the trades come out back and forth. It's just going to be an absolute anarchy, but going into the favor of the COG. And it looks like Crazy is going to be the last member left after that huge bloodbath over onto the flag on the flag side. But it looks like, yeah, that's going to be it. They're just going to chase him down, and that's going to be it. 2 points going to the side of the COG, making the scoreline 3-2, going to the favor of Tony Campbell's squad.
Yeah, Toby going down there, but was able to get picked back up, and the momentum was so heavily in favor of his team. All of a sudden, it was kind of 5v5, 5v4, and the next thing you know, there's only one player left on the side of the Swarm. Thankfully for Toby Campbell, that TC Jim has reconnected, so we are back to full 5-on-5 action as we get moving here in the fourth round. Both teams, again, just heading up to this northern choke point. They really prefer to fight up here as they just kind of leave one player each to control the flag. That's going to be the early push from COG, so they will take the flag here in the slow response from Crazy, and it's a big early lead, up 2 kills. The side of the COG here, Whispers could be in trouble. He's flanked and taken down. Man Don't Care now stuck in a really tough position as it's a 5v2. He's going to look for a kill, but he will go down. It's 4 versus 1 and looking to take a 3-point lead here as Aurora and the rest of his team.
Yeah, and as I said before, is Aurora to be the man to look out for on this COG roster, currently sitting 9-2 right now. So this is the Slayer, man. I mean, this is what I talked about. I mean, if Man Don't Care can really like step up to the plate here and have a solid performance like he had last game and really be that team leader, that fragger that this team needs, maybe we'll see a little bit more of an upset, and maybe someone can take out our defending champs. But, so let's go ahead and check out Man Don't Care's screen, as this is going to be the guy to watch on the Swarm side to see if they can get something going for their team.
Big thank you to Original Swanger for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Appreciate the support. Thank you for 2 months with us. Hope you are enjoying the show so far as the action continues. The first part of our grand finals here, this best of 3 looking very promising.
He sees Aurora.
Oh, he's looking for it.
He's picking him off. Let's see if he can finish that kill. Able to do it. There you go. Actually, Man Don't Care actually gets the power weapon there away from the COG, and they're actually able to win out the trades there as they take out Aurora, which is a big deal. IPure, last one alive, but he does get a double kill with a frag grenade, taking out TSU Slayers and Whispers, but it's not going to be enough. The Swarm finished that one out with eliminations. They run him down, and like I said, back and forth from round to round. Still nothing, not too much out of Man Don't Care. I mean, like, I want to keep on staying on with his perspective because he needs to have a good game for his team to win this. I know that if he just gets turned online here in the later half of this set, that this could be the turning point for the Swarm.
He's looking for something. He's going to be kind of the final responder to this fight. Going to take a little bit of damage as he goes in and throws out a grenade. It's 4-3 in favor of the COG right now. They're going to need some kills here to get this round back in their favor. Uh-oh, Jim and Onyx walking into the choke point, but they're actually going to win it in the 2v2. Just Onyx coming out alive, but it doesn't matter. It's a 2v1 numbers advantage. Flag picked up here by Onyx. Crazy is nearby. He's looking for some shots. Gonna throw one through. There it is. He gets the elimination. Another 2 points for the COG.
Big kill. I mean, Crazy almost did it there. I want to note that it was a 3v1 situation for Crazy, and Crazy did instantly pick a player, making it a 2v1 situation, which made it possible. But since the COG did have that power weapon, they were able to easily flush out that last member of the swarm. Crazy. So if they didn't have that power weapon, potentially Crazy could have popped off, maybe won that 1v2, but wasn't possible. So here we are back on with, let's go on with Aurora as we go on to this next match. The flag is in middle for this set, so looks like this is where most of the team fighting will be going on, as in both sides have both bunker-style windows to peek from, as the flag is in the middle of the map. Crazy opting to jump towards the flag, gets taken out in the process, gets downed by Lim. Getting traded out with some team fire from Aurora as well. Aurora pushing here for a 4v4, sees a 1v1 opportunity, tries to go around for a flank. Does Swizzer see it happen? He does know it's coming though.
He's getting shot in the back though as Aurora's looking to finish this off. Swizzer's taking a lot of damage, but he does get the kill onto Aurora. What
Big kill from Swizzler. Big kill from Swizzer. That was a straight 1v1 challenge. Big 1v1 situation. Evening it up. That could have been it. That would have swayed it to make it a 3v1. But now we have a 2v2 situation here. Swizzler currently 8-3. Haven't seen much of him. But man don't care, and Swizzer, this is the man to do it here. We have this shots coming out onto Jim. TC Jim not able to get the down though. Trades of damage is going back and forth. Here we go. It's getting close and personal. Shotgun comes out from Jim. Swizzler gets deleted from Jim. Big shotgun plays. And here we go. 2v1 situation. Man don't care. Does have the flag though. He opted to hide the flag rather than help his teammate out in that 2v2. And it looks like he wants to go for the touchdown potentially. No, he's just getting caught out, but huge boom shot play comes out from TC Jim, flicks on him at the last second. Molly coming out on a simply land shotgun shell, flying out on a Jim. It's a 1v1 situation here, bouncing from cover to cover, and he just waits it out, gets the possession point. That's going to be 1 point on the board for the Swarm. Wow, that could have been 2 points if they ended up getting that kill, but that was really back and forth. From a 2v2 situation to a 1v1 situation to just getting 1 point on the board from that Swarm side. So cool stuff out of them.
And both of these teams just showing so much patience around the flag. They're really trying to use it, as a bait as much as they can. They really don't want to be the first one to move for it. See if they can secure, an elimination. If the other team can push for it first, and it shows there at the end when Mando. Oh wow, Jim! He's looking for a third. Go for Mando. That's the down. Look at this man go.
Triple kill. Jesus, my man settled down. Oh, that just
to Jim.
Yeah, that just finished that round. I mean, hey Jim, how you doing? He said he came here for.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jim just putting on a clinic there.
Yeah, that was just a bunch of individual just gunfights, and he just won them all. He's like, all right, well, I'm gonna take this 1v, I'll take this 1v, and I'll take that 1v, and then the round's over from that point.
And let's just note that Jim is third on his team in eliminations. You have a round like that, and you're still in third.
Yeah, I peer with 19 kills. Oh man, Aurora was 17. Like, everyone is absolutely popping off. You can definitely know who's winning the trades here. The majority of the team fights in this set. But like I said, you can't count out Crazy and their squad. It looks like they're just, I don't know, they're just getting the better of them off the bat. I mean, like, most of the time, they just go for those huge trades on the flag, but it looks like they're opting to do something a little bit different with their splits off the bat. So, yeah, just a little bit more strategy, but it's not seeming to work out for them as they're losing these trades off the bat of the map. Like the first 5 to 10 seconds, they're losing a player or two almost every round for the last couple rounds. So, I mean, granted, we're not going to talk about that last round where, Jim or whatever came in and, or Lim who came in and just, wiped everybody by himself. But 11-5, here we are.
That is another elimination win for the side of Aurora. Now Onyx eclipsing that 20 kill mark already, up to 21. Absolutely popping off. Aurora right on his heels with 19, 17 for Toby, who's jumping up there as well. So it's a big, big kill game for the COG side here. Slayer pushing up, but just gets lasered right as he comes out of cover, taking even more damage. He's down right away once more and gets finished off there after Whispers picks him up. It's 4-4 now as Man Don't Care is able to grab the flag. I'm on board right now with Whispers, trying to get some shots onto Onyx, who's just looking to chase his team with the flag, and now they're up by 2. It's just Whispers and Swizzler. The power weapon's going to be picked up here. He's looking for a kill. The boom shot doing some work. 3-2, but down goes Whispers, and it's just Swizzler left versus 3.
Absolutely big kill out of that boom shot there, making the difference here. It just goes to show you how impactful that power weapon is when it comes to asserting dominance across that map. If you get that boom shot every time, I mean, you're a force to be reckoned with, man. I mean, that thing one shot, it could one shot 2 players, like maybe 3. I mean, that thing is scary. I mean, God, if you played Gears, any version of Gears in your life, you know what the boom shot is.
Definitely a big win there as Aurora, Toby Campbell, and the rest of the squad able to take the win 13-5. That was a dominant performance. And they take the first match of this best of 3. And just a reminder, again, as we mentioned at the top, it is a best of 3 grand finals with the possibility of a reset. Crazy's team needs to win 2 best of 3s to take the win. It just requires a single win for the side of Toby Campbell. As we come back here to our at-home studios, Yeso and Spirit Z here with all of you. Yes, it is a best of 3. So we've got another match to go here. Hopefully get the boys all back into the lobby and get moving.
Yeah, it's the new best of 3. Yeah, it's new for this week, Lim.
Is new.
So yeah, so we will go to a short break as we get these guys in and they can do the map bans that they need to do. And then this break should be fairly quickly, so it shouldn't be that long. We'll get these guys in here and we'll get this last match underway potentially here in our grand final. So we'll be right back, guys.
All right, folks, we are back. Yesto and Spirit Z here, closing out our Gears 5 bracket on this beautiful Sunday in May. Hope you folks are all doing well as we get right into the action. It is a 1-0 lead for Aurora, Toby Campbell, and friends going up against Crazy, trying to get some redemption here, but their tournament life is on the line. They need a win right now to keep things going as we get on to Icebound. We saw pop-off games last time around from Aurora, Jim, Toby, and Onyx, and Lim picking it up there as well with double-digit eliminations. We'll have to see if they can have another big performance here as I'm on board with Aurora pushing towards the flag, and we'll see what these sides can do. Early action in the center, and that's a great start for the Cog.
Yeah, Aurora actually getting the first down and finish onto TSU Slayer, so it looks like they're going to be getting the man advantage right off the bat. So this is going to be a 5v3 situation. Here goes down from Crazy, but able to get picked back up here fighting on the center point. No one's actually got the flag yet, so it looks like they were just fighting for positioning here, which we see a lot on Icebound, actually. A lot of these teams get this mid-control over getting the flag right off the bat, because if you control this middle portion of the map, most of the time you have line of sight of most of the flag spawns, and you just have complete control of the map itself. Like, you have vision of pretty much everything. If you actually look at the map, I mean, you can tell that it's just a huge bunker in the middle. So I mean, like, I'm betting that we see both of these teams fight for this middle point every single round, rather than go for the flag right off the bat. So that's something to look out for here on Icebound.
More of the same from both of these teams. It's now the 4-1 advantages. It's just Swizzler left here. He's going to get downed, though, and that will be the elimination victory for the Cog to kick things off. So an early 2-0 start, courtesy of Simply Limp grabbing that last kill. And Toby with a big 4 eliminations.
There he is. There's Big Toby. We don't talk too much about Toby because he's always like, hey, that's the team captain. But hey, he's popped off himself this round. I mean, he can have a pretty good game himself. I mean, we've seen him pop off in the past. I mean, it's just he always gets outshined by Aurora, or Ipier, as we say. So here we are. It looks like Aurora is getting that mid control, just like I said before, even though the flag is not in that mid area. If you look at the minimap, players 1 and 2, Jim and Aurora here fighting here for this mid control, but actually gets down by Slayer in the process. And gets finished off. That's going to be a 4v5 situation now, coming out going to the favor of the Swarm. So let's see if he can trade it out. Jim is all left alone here on this midpoint. He does get it down though. Limbs here though to save his teammate here, coming in from behind with some big shocking kills, takes out Whisper in the process, and Jim has the flag here now. And they all are going to be in this middle point, just bunkering down, as they do have the man advantage, finishing off Crazy. And it looks like Swizzler's going to be the last member alive, and this could be inevitable to get that touchdown here and put 2 more points on the board for the Cog side.
Yeah, it really felt like a little bit of disrespect there. Jim had kind of set up really well in that central bunker that you talk about, and either Slayer didn't know he was there or seemed to think he could just run in and go for the elimination. Didn't work out. Just got blasted in the face as soon as he came around the corner. Jim helping secure 2 eliminations for the team there. They grab control of the flag, and then there's not much Swizzler can do there. 3v1, 4v1 with the flag in possession of the Cog, and that means a 4-0 lead here.
And it looks like the Cogs deciding to go with the same split, with opting to send Jim and Aurora here to this middle bunker area. And like I said, the flag is not here. They just want this map control. And there's not even a power weapon there. They're just literally just playing there just to pretty much assert dominance. Like they have most vision of the map, as well as like a pretty defendable spot. He does see Whispers. He's calling him out on his screen. He's calling the rotation here. But Aurora goes down in that meantime as he's getting sprayed down from Crazy here. And man don't care, as they know he's there. It looks like he's going to need some support from his team. He does go down. Jim is getting taken down. Let's go ahead and hop on with Tony Campbell, as he's the member alive here. Does he get the res? Does he go in and try to get a frag on Slayer here, TSU Slayer? And Man Don't Care. Big shots coming into Man Don't Care. Does he get the down? He does get the down. He comes up, gets the finish, making that a 4v2. That's a big kill. And there you go. Porkbo coming out from here onto Slayer, and that's pretty much gonna finish this round out as the eliminations come in. 6-0 going into the favor of Tony Campbell and the COG side.
And it's rough. Swizzler is the player that the Swarm is sending to cover the flag, right? Each team's sending one to just watch the flag, and sure, nobody can take it early without at least eating some damage. And then the COG are just straight winning that 4v4, so it's just Swizzler that's left every time. He's on the flag by himself. His team just hard loses these team fights, and then he's just left by himself, and it's not working out. They have swapped sides. Now it's a 6-0 lead, and we'll have to see if maybe this can switch something up. But that, again, that central bunker controlled by the COG, and Slayer and Whispers eating so much damage as Onyx just firing away from a bit of high ground.
Yeah, so much pressure getting put onto this middle point here, as seems to be the place to be. You know, these players are opting to go for this push every single round. So I mean, they're not letting off too. I mean, as you can see, they have perfect line of sight of the flag there in the middle from that bunker. So pretty much no one can get the flag unless you take them out of the bunker. That's essentially what's happening. So the big team fight goes into that bunker, and then whoever wins that just snowballs the rest of the map. So, and no one's really been able to beat Aurora and Jim to that middle spot. I mean, no one from the Swarm is really contesting it right off the bat, which is kind of surprising. You'd maybe see like an early shotgun trade going off between those players. But as you look at the kill feed, Aurora is actually able to pick up a kill onto Whispers here. Let's go ahead and jump on with him, as he seems to be in a team fight here on the midpoint. And it looks like the COG did pick up the flag as well. Man Don't Care does get it down, though. Is he able to finish it off onto iPeer? iPeer finishing off a kill onto Swizzler, but here we are just going to be trading out here into the midpoint. This is going to be it, folks.
Those are some of the kills they needed. It's 2v2 now. Just Toby left as they do get the kill, and
wow,
this could be a score here.
That was an absolute switch around there in that mid fight. Man Don't Care actually coming out on top as they actually win the trades there and get the touchdown, putting 2 points on the board for the Swarm side.
They get the win there. What I'd really like to see is crazy switch up the strategy. They keep running this mirrored strat where they send 1 to the flag, 4 to the team fight. Change it up. You aren't consistently winning that fight. Maybe send more people to the flag. Push for early flag priority.
Exactly, because that
can fight from there.
Exactly, because that's going to peel off players from that midpoint. You know what I mean? If you just go get the flag right off the bat, maybe like get a 4v1 on that player that's watching the flag, and you guys start off with the flag, and and then you guys play defense for the rest of the round. Just a thought, but hey, I'm no Gears pro, but
that's okay. We still got you here for the insight and the strats, and so far still 5v5 getting into the meat of this round. Toby Campbell 13-0. So despite dropping that last round, he didn't get eliminated, continues to maintain that perfect scoreline and looking good as he's trying to get some shots here on to Whispers. Again, both of these teams in this stalemate that has continued to work in Aurora's favor, and so there's no reason for Toby and squad to change up the strategy, but the flag has been picked up. It is by the COG here. Some shots come out there on to Slayer. Swarm just trying to prevent any sort of push towards their end zone right now, as Slayer trying to challenge Aurora there near that central bunker. Onyx looking for some shots through smoke right now. Both teams playing very patient, but there's a 2v1 on the north side, as that's going to be a player down on each side, and Slayer should be able to get picked up, but the response is on its way from Aurora. We're going to switch over here to Whispers, see what he can get going, as Aurora is down, and that is the 4-3 advantage. This could be the opportunity to get within 2 points for the Swarm. 20 seconds left in the round.
And there we go. It's evened out to a 3v3 as iPure takes out Man Don't Care. Swizzler actually picks up a frag grenade on the bottom of the map, so that might come into play later as the is going to be on the offense, aggressing towards the Cog does have the flag right now. So Tony Campbell actually takes his first down and death, but it looks like it's too late. The timer has ran out, and a possession point goes into the favor of the Cog side.
Man, that's it's so hard to watch because really crazy in the rest of the squad had so much control early in that round. They had the numbers advantage. They were able to take out Aurora, which is absolutely huge. But they get caught once again. The Cog are able to take possession of the flag and retreat, and they're saying, hey, we're content to just take a point here. This is a round that wasn't necessarily going in our favor, and we're going to still come out with a 1-0 in this round. Like, they're perfectly happy with that now, up 7-2.
Yeah, absolutely, and getting points every way they can. I mean, every point matters in these games. I mean, whether it's 1 point from a possession or 2 points from elimination or a touchdown, we'll take any type of that. Any type of points, we'll take them. So as we are going into this next match, we have on board with iPure. He's currently in the bunker here with Aurora and Jim. As we see, this will be the big team fight as this, as we go into this next match.
A little more of kind of a line of scrimmage set up here by the Swarm. A little more spread out, not all grouped up on that southern side of the map. Again, the flag is spawned on the north side, so you can see Lim as well as Swizzler up there keeping an eye on things as both teams just kind of trying to throw some shots through the smoke here. Slayer going to push forward, take a little bit of damage, but that is the flag captured there by the Cog, and down goes Whispers. This could be a big swing as Onyx trying to get some shots out. We can switch over as Jim goes down, so it's 5v5. One player downed on each side. Can they finish these kills? 25 seconds left in the round. So Onyx continues to be patient, just trying to control the central part of the map.
Yeah, big shots coming out from iPure on a Man Don't Care. Oh, Tony Campbell picking up an actual torque bow kill on a Man Don't Care. That's big, but here we go. Shotgun shells are out from Slayer and the boys. Trades are out, and it looks like it's going in the favor of the Cog as iPure picks up 2, 1 on a Crazy, and as he goes in for the third, and that's going to be it as we get another possession kill. God, what is up with these possession kills? People are just not all in it.
I mean, it really just shows that there's just so much patience from the Cog side here, right? They recognize that they don't have to force things, right? They're consistently winning on the eliminations front, and if they can get control of the flag, they can continue to just dictate the pace of these rounds. Crazy and his squad have to play into their hands that they can get control of the center of the map, and they can get control of the so really, it needs to be a shift up in this early round strategy if Crazy wants to shift the momentum of this game. It's already a 4v4 here. There's one player down for each. And Onyx, he's pushing in. He's got the aggressive push. Aurora is here. He's going to get down. Whisper's looking to pick up Man Don't Care. As here comes Toby Cable pushing in behind him. They're going to get some shots. He's going to try to run, but he goes down. And that's the elimination win that they were looking for as Crazy punches back.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. A little bit of fire in that team coming back as they actually aggress for that mid fight. And I don't think they've aggressed. I think they're playing scared, JC. I think they're really playing scared. I feel like they're allowing the Cog to get that middle bunker every round, and they're not really contesting them for it. And I think that round they said, hey, we're going to take that fight straight to that middle point right off the bat. And that's what they did. And they ended up winning out those shotgun trades right there on that bunker. So here we go. The flag is actually going to be right next to the bunker here. So this is going to be all in. And looks like they're trying it again, but it's going to the favor of the Cog side as Aurora pops off with an instant 2 frag. So that's going to be it as Swizzler's the last member alive watching from the high ground. And that's going to be it as they get the 2-point touchdown and finish that round. So, I mean, it worked for them the first round. The first time it worked out for them as they won the trades, right? They tried it again the following round. They wanted to contest it again, but Aurora said, nope, not today. I'm coming in, and we're winning this game. I need to check his stats really quick because I saw something that I needed to confirm. I need to make sure. Okay.
Go ahead. Make your point.
Oh yeah, no, I thought I saw that Aurora was 1-11, but that was clearly a mistake. Not the case. But here we are with Aurora. He's fighting for the flag. He's getting bullied here by, it looks like 3 of them, but he takes one out in the process as he takes out Whispers here fighting on the flag in the middle. This one's right out in the open. Looks like this is not going to be a fight for the bunker here on this side, as iPure is in there by himself. Looks like the rest of the map is getting flushed out, though, by the Swarm side as the trades come out. Looks like this one is all over. iPure being the last one eliminated from Crazy. And that's going to be 2 more points going over to the Swarm side.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting that we were talking about them earlier in the game after it was that 3-round lead for the COG. Switch up your strategy, maybe go aggressive for the flag, and they actually went for another aggressive option, but instead of pushing for the flag, because really those first 3 early rounds were dictated by both teams playing passive, just sitting around that central bunker and firing away, and then just the war of attrition ended up going in favor of the COG every time, and instead that the aggressive push went to the Swarm, and they're looking for it again here. They do get an early kill, and it seems like just go aggressive wherever on the map you can, just do it. You can catch these guys off guard, and it's a 4v4 now as Aurora is down as well as Whisper. Still nobody controlling the flag here, but this central bunker is locked down tight by the COG side. Man Don't Care gonna look to get a little something here. TC Jim maybe looking to contest this. Onyx looking out from this bunker, gonna switch out here to the Swizzler. He's got the high ground here, looking into the bunker, trying to see if they can get control of the flag.
Yeah, iPure having an absolute field day in this event so far. I mean, he's dropped over 20 kills in both of his last matches. So, crazy stuff from him. Actually, no, that was Man Don't Care and Slayer, Jason Slayer. But iPure is also insane, so not trying to take anything away from him. But here we are in this 4v4 here with Onyx. Still holding down bunker by himself here. Looks like TSU Slayer and Crazy have some eyes on him. Know where he's at, trying to maybe get some information, see how many players are actually sitting there to still make their final play.
This could be it. The Swarm must win this round to stay in the game. There won't be enough points left if this round is taken, and Toby Campbell has the flag. 15 seconds left. The aggression needs to come through. Onyx jump out and get taken out, but the retreat is in full effect here for the side of the COG. There's not even going to be enough time. There's still 3 players to take out. It's a 3v3. That's going to be it. Aurora, Toby Campbell, and the rest of the squad, the COG, will take the match. That's the 2-0 in the grand finals, and they will continue their dominance in our Gears 5 Sunday tournaments.
Pog.
Coming back here into the at-home studio, coming to you live from somewhere around Southern California. Welcome back, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed that grand final. Shane, that was it was a closer match than the first one, but it really took a lot longer for Crazy and the Swarm side to get into that match, and sadly, they just were too far behind the 8 ball by that point, and it ended up being a COG win.
Yeah, it was great stuff from both teams. I mean, solid performance from both guys. But like I said, our fan favorite, Aurora and Gang, I mean, no one has taken out the champions yet. So we'll have to see again next week if anyone, can sign up and, take on our champions. So really solid stuff from them, consistent each and every week. Always putting on a great show for us. I had a blast. It was amazing grand finals, and we're going to keep on bringing these close Gears matches to you guys each and every Microsoft Sunday.
Yeah, definitely a good one here. Some fun games on the broadcast, certainly. A blast to get to pick it apart here minute by minute. Hope you folks enjoyed it at home. Hope all the players had a good time. Thank you so much for coming out. We are going to head to a break, but don't forget, when we return, we've actually got Halo 5 on the docket. Our 2v2 tournament is right in the heart of the action, and when we return, we will jump in with things over there. Shane, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Happy birthday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I look forward to talking to you later this week. So thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely, brother, and you as well.
Thank you so much. Well, we are going to head to that break now, folks, but stick with us. Halo 5 coming right at you when we return.